only we studied about different types of numbers, right? So there was like whole numbers. So do you know what are whole numbers? No?
Numbers are numbers from minus.
Minus.
Whole numbers are 0 and
Yes, the number that starts from 0,
0 and yeah,
1, 2, and so on. And what are natural numbers?
it starts from 1,
Yes,
then
2,
1 to
3,
1.
and so on. And there is one more term called integers. So what do you understand by integers? That
They
you were
are
saying for whole number. Tell me.
minus 1, minus 2.
Yes, negative number, positive number as well as 0. Okay. And then one more number called rational numbers, right? They are basically represented in P upon Q form. Okay. This you will be doing in the 8th class when you go. For time being, you are going to do this in teachers in this class. Okay. The first chapter. Okay. So our first chapter itself says integers. Okay. So let's just start. First of all, before starting the integers, I already told you there are some positive numbers, there are some negative numbers, right? Positive as well as negative numbers, okay? Including the 0. So first you need to learn a sign chart, a board, okay? This board. It says, because over here we are going to deal with the signs. For example, one number has a positive sign and one number has a negative sign. It will give you negative. One is negative, one is positive, negative. Positive, positive makes positive and 2 negative makes positive. Clear?
Yes,
Yes, so this is a sign chart. So what you will do, okay, you can just draw the sign chart in your notebook. Okay. And I think we need to wait for. Okay, just write the chapter name and just draw this sign.
number.
Okay. So you can start learning this. We just need to wait for 1 more minute. Actually, one more student is joining. Okay. So you can just practice it, plus, minus, 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 plus, like this. And I think she'll join within 2 minutes. So after that, I'll start. Okay. And if you want to drink water or something, okay, I think she joined. Yeah, Priyanka. Good evening, Priyanka. I think Priyanka has not connected the audio. Priyanka, you can connect your audio. Yeah. Good evening, Priyanka. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I think this is your very first class with me, right? Yes. Yeah. Am I audible, Priyanka?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, like before starting further, I would like you to tell me something about yourself.
So I'm learning in 7th. I'm going to learn 7th.
Okay. And as I'll be teaching you maths, so what is your status for maths? Like you like maths, you hate maths, or like what?
I like maths.
You like maths? Okay, nice. So we will be starting with a chapter right now. Okay, as Abu Bakr is my old student only. He was with me in the 6th grade as well. Now he is with me in 7th grade. So he don't need any introduction part and he already know me. He already know how I teach and everything. But you are new, so it will be the first class for you, right? And where we will be starting with the basics. And it's basically up to you, like, because every teacher is different and every student is different. So in case if you feel like you are not getting anything or anything which is like unable to understand, just point me out that ma'am, I'm not getting it. Okay. Never think that if other student is saying yes ma'am, I'm getting it, that means you are also getting it. No, right? It can be, there can be a situation or there can be some topics, there can be some chapter where you will get something, but maybe the second student is not getting, right? And after like at 9:30, my one more student will be joining. Like he is also my old student, Abu Bakr, and that student was basically in one batch only. So she will be joining, and because you people didn't join in the previous class, so I just need to give you a recap. Okay, so I will start from basic. If you didn't get it, just let me know that, ma'am, I'm not getting it. Okay, don't think twice before asking me. Okay, clear? Fine? Yeah, for Priyanka and Abu Bakar both. Abu Bakar already know me, but for Priyanka especially. Okay? Okay, so let's just start. Okay, so first of all, yeah, I'll just start from the basics again. Okay, I already taught this, so yeah. So first of all, yeah, Priyanka, Abu Bakar already know this, so Priyanka will tell me. Priyanka, are you aware of these terms? Whole number, natural number, integers, and rational numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me, what are whole numbers?
Like 0 to and
Infinity. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Good. Natural number?
is like starts with 1
And so on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on.
and it
Integers?
integers -1 like that.
Okay. Integers are those number that includes positive number as well as negative number and 0. Right? So over here, integers are like this. 1, 2, 3. They are positive number, and here -1, -2, and -3. So they are basically the integers. Clear? Integers are those number that include positive number, negative number, as well as 0. Okay? And the rational numbers. So what are rational numbers, ma'am? Rational numbers are those numbers that can be represented in P upon Q form. Okay? Like for example, I wrote 2 by 3. So this is a rational number. Just by looking at the number, I will say, ma'am, this is a rational number. But there is a condition. This q should never be equals to 0. Like this q should never be equals to 0. Clear? You cannot write it like this. This is not a rational number. Okay. So what are integers? Integers are basically, integers include positive number, negative number, as well as 0. Rational numbers are those numbers that can be represented in P upon Q form, right? But remember one thing, Q should not be equals to 0, right? Clear? Okay. So our first chapter itself is integers, right? So first of all, you people will write down what are integers, right, in your notebook. So you will write chapter number 1 in your notebook, integers. And then integers are those numbers that include positive number, negative number, as well as 0. Clear? So what are integers? If I'll ask you, integers are those numbers that include positive number, negative number, as well as 0. Clear? Quickly note it down. Then we will move to a sign chart, which you need to remember. Okay? Abu Bakr, just note it down, this one, including this, because you haven't wrote the definition. Let me know if you are done with this. Done?
I'm
Priyanka, you are done? Or you are doing?
finished.
Okay, finished. Abu Bakr, finish. Abu Bakr.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you have to remember one chart. Okay, this is a sign board. Okay, of course, you know in integers you have positive numbers, you have negative numbers, right? So for example, there is one number called positive and one number is negative. So that will become negative. You know, it's like, basically when in our childhood days we used to see the cartoons. So over here somebody is throwing something from here, somebody is throwing something and they become something else, right? So it is one is positive, one is negative, it will become negative. One is negative, one is positive, it will again become negative. When both the numbers are positive, that will become positive, and if both the numbers are negative, that will become positive. Clear? Quickly note down this in your notebook, and after that we will discuss the how we are going to apply this in the answers. Clear? I hope this part is clear. If I ask you randomly, if two negative and negative become what? So you will write, ma'am, positive, right? Or you have two ways to read this out. You can read it like this: one positive, one negative makes negative, right? Or you can read it like this: plus minus minus, minus plus minus, whatever you feel like. Okay. So quickly make this in your notebook, and then we will just come to the questions and I'll tell you how to solve the question of integers. Fine.
Done, ma'am.
Let's just start. Now, I hope you don't have any issues with this. Okay, keep this sign chart with you because we will solve the questions. Okay, so let's just start with type 1 question. Okay, what we are doing? Type 1 question. Okay, so let's just make it. For example, I wrote 2, negative, negative 1. Okay, this is for first question. Okay, I'm just writing A. Okay, now over here you can see two signs are coming together. Yes. So you will move to this chart, and over here, if two negative are coming together, then it become positive, right? So what you will write? You will write 2, positive 1, and your answer would be 3. Clear? Very simple. Yes or no? Right, Abu Bakr?
Yeah.
Okay. Clear?
Ma'am, I did not.
Okay. I'll explain it again. I'm just erasing it. I'm doing it again. Okay. For example, I gave you the chart. Okay. I told you whenever two signs are coming together, you have to follow that chart. So for example, 2, negative and negative 1. This is the question. Solve it. Okay. So over here, you can see two signs are coming together, negative, negative. Right? They're coming together. So first we will move to the chart and we will see if two negative are coming together, that means plus. Okay. So what I did, 2, and in place of these, I wrote plus 1. Right? And then the simple calculation, 2 plus 1 gives you 3. This is your answer. Fine.
Ma'am, but then the zero is sorry, the 2 at the first one is positive number, right?
Yes, this is positive.
So then that is positive, and then the other number is negative. So then it should be.
I told you over here you don't have to see the other one. You have to only check this one. This is the type 1 question. Okay. I will tell you when you have to check that one. Okay. This is type 1 question. In type 1 question, basically you just need to check if two signs are coming together, make it a single one and solve it. Clear? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
That the question which you are telling about, that is type 2. That I will come for. Don't worry. Okay. Okay, so for time being, let's just go step by step. Okay, first the easy, then the moderate, then the difficult. Okay, so this one is clear. So for example, I'm just giving you the next question. 5 minus plus 2. Now tell me, what should I do? Check your chart. What should I write here?
Minus.
Priyanka, minus or plus?
Minus, ma'am.
Yes. Then 5 minus 2, your answer is 3. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, let's just do few more questions. C1, for example, I wrote 5 plus.
Ma'am, so then in the type 1, there is no negative number.
Yeah, here I'm just in the type 1. Basically, I'm teaching you when two signs are coming together. Okay, like this. Okay. In type 2, I will teach you if one number is negative and one number is positive. If one number is positive, one number, that is type 2. Clear? Like this one, like for example, minus 2, minus 3. This one. They both are negative, right? So this is your type 2 question. Clear? In type 1, what we study? In type 1, we study like 2, negative, negative 3. When two signs are coming together like this, in front of each other, then how to solve it. This is your type 2 that I'll teach you after this. Okay? Fine?
Yes, ma'am.
So now in this one, what should I write? Tell me. Two positive are coming together. So what should I write?
5
Positive.
plus 5.
So your answer is 10. Right? Now quickly note it down. Write type 1 and this. Write all this example in your notebook. I'm going to give you this question. Solve it and tell me the answer. Okay? Solve this D1 and tell me the answer. First, write down all this example in your notebook and then solve the D1. And once you are done, just let me know, ma'am, I'm done. Then we'll discuss the answer. Okay?
Teacher done. Done, ma'am.
Okay. Abubakar, you are also done?
No, no, but
Okay, do it. Priyanka, you are done with the D1 as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's just wait for Abubakar and then we'll discuss the answer. Okay?
ma'am, done.
Okay. So, who will tell me the answer? What should I write here?
50 minus 10.
Then
Then
the
answer
answer?
is 40.
Priyanka, is this correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So, now let's just move to type 2 question. Okay? Now, type 2 question. Okay? In type 2 question, basically, the signs are not coming together. Okay? It's like minus 5, minus 2. Okay? It's like, for example, Abubakar has, see, every one has their own sign, right? So, for example, this, let's just take it positive. This is a negative number and this is a positive number, right? So, over here, 5 is saying that you should subtract. 2 is saying you should add. They both are fighting. Right? 5 is saying I have negative number, so you should subtract. 2 is saying I am positive number, you should add. Right?
Ma'am, so then we take the bigger numbers.
Yes, that is the second step. But first step, you will decide now what to do, whether to subtract or whether to add. So you will go to the Supreme Court, which is this. So over here, one number is negative and one number is positive. So one number is negative, one number is positive. The Supreme Court said, what should you do? You should
Minus.
negative, subtract, right? So over here, you decided you will subtract. So from 5, if you will subtract 2, what you are getting? 3.
3.
Yes. And after this, who is greater, 5 or 2?
5.
5.
So the sign of 5 will come here. Got it? Now, what is the difference between the type 1 and type 2? Right? In type 1, for example, if this is the question, right? 2 signs are coming together. I was writing it like this. Yes. But in this question, when they both have their different number, different sign, you don't write this second step. You directly write the answer and then you write it. Whoever is greater, you put the sign of that number. Clear? Got it?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So the thing, what I am teaching you, just remember this. The student did do a mistake here and then they lose marks. Okay? Very, like, it looks simple, but we get confused. See, in type 1, if 2 signs are coming together, then you will write a single sign here. Plus, minus, minus. And you write it and your answer was 5 minus 2, you got 3. Right? In this scenario, of course, you are subtracting. But you cannot write, for what most of the students do, they write it like this. Right? That means plus, minus, minus. So 5 minus 2, they write this step. No need to write this step. If you will write this, what you are getting 3. And your answer should be negative 3. So when you get type 2 question, that this number has its own sign, this number has its own sign, right? You don't write the second step. You directly write the answer. And after writing answer, you decide who is greater, 5 or 2. Ma'am, 5. So 5 has positive, negative. So you wrote negative here. Getting it what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So don't do this mistake. Plus, minus, minus. So 5 minus 2. No. This is wrong. In this scenario, when 2 signs are coming together, only then you will write the next step. Where changing the sign becoming 8. What? Okay, so let's just do the next question and let's see how you got it. 10. Do this one. And tell me. First, in your mind, the first thing that should come to your mind is whether this is type 1 or type 2. This question is for type 1 or type 2?
Type 2.
Type 2. So in type 2, they both, 10 has its own 1 and 10 has its own 1. So you will go to sign. And then what you decide, what you will do, subtract or what? Negative, negative becomes?
Positive.
So what you have to do here?
Add.
Add. So 10 plus 10?
20.
20. Who is greater? They both are equal. So you can take, so negative. Clear?
Yes.
Got it? Okay, I'm just going to give you the next question.
Ma'am, the answer is minus 40.
Minus 40. Okay, what about Priyanka?
Yes.
Minus 40, yes. So over here, plus minus, you go to Supreme Court, sign code. So over here, it's negative. So 50, if you will subtract it, you will get 40. And who is greater, 50 or for 10? 50. So negative. Clear?
Yes.
Got it? Okay, one more question quickly and then we will do type 3. Okay. 20. This. Yeah, good evening, Miriam. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have a class with me only?
No, I have a class with Mariam, ma'am, but I didn't receive any link.
Okay. So I think just ask your counselor once. I think they'll just share you the another link.
Okay, ma'am.
Do you have the science class?
Yeah.
Okay, because this is a maths class. Just say, you can just ask your counselor.
Ma'am, done.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Priyanka, you tell me the answer.
Teacher, positive 10.
Yes, very good. Same, Abubakar? No? Abubakar?
Ma'am,
Got
yes.
something? Yes, okay. I just thought that what happened. Okay. Now let's just move to our type 3 question. Just a minute. Okay. Now let's just move to type 3. Fine. Now type 3 is a mixture of type 1 and type 2. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So for example, if it is 10 minus 10 plus minus 2. Got it? So in this, first you need to solve type 1. Then you will move to type 2. Clear? So I'll just use 2 markers. So okay. So type 1 would be 2 signs are coming together. So I'll make it 1. So it would be minus 10 plus minus 2. Got it? I solved the type 1. Now I will solve it type 2. So I think now you can solve it. Minus plus. What I need to do?
Add.
Add. I got 12 and who is greater? 10. So minus 12. Got it?
Yes.
Abubakar?
Ma'am, I did not understand how to do the first one.
First one, type 1. In type 1, what was
Yes,
the thing
sir.
you were doing? Just this sign. These 2 signs make it single. Yes?
Ma'am, how?
Plus minus?
Yeah, plus minus is minus.
So I wrote here minus. Now this question become type 2. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Then minus plus. So 10 plus 2, 12 and you got negative. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good evening, Manisha.
Good evening, ma'am.
So Manisha, whatever we discussed in the previous class, of course, it will be a recap. And then after that, like after half an hour, we'll just start with the new one. Okay. Abubakar, you already are aware of. You both were together. Priyanka is a new student. Okay. She will be joining our batch. And we have one more student called Vakas. I already taught him 2 classes. So he will be joining after 30 minutes. Okay. And this will be our new batch. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So Manisha and Abubakar already know. But yeah, Priyanka is new for you people. And after some time, we'll meet one more student. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So I hope you people noted down. Noted? Everybody?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Note it down. And Manisha, no need to note it down. The question which I will give, that you will solve and you will tell the answer with
Okay,
rest of you can revise. Type 3, you remember the type 3 question which we did in the previous class?
Ma'am, but we only discussed till type 1 and type 2.
Okay, type 3 we didn't.
No, ma'am.
Okay. But okay, we also, I think, no. Type 1 type 2 we did discuss, and I think we were doing the properties, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Type 3. Okay, I'll re-explain it. Okay.
Ma'am, my results came.
Okay. How was your result?
Ma'am, for maths, I got 76.5 out of 100.
Okay, so that means we have to work hard.
Okay,
Right?
ma'am.
And for other subject?
Ma'am, for English, I got 85.
Okay.
For science, I got 76.3.
Okay.
For social, I got 81. For SL, I got 89 and 89.9. For Hindi TL, I got 94.5.
Okay, so you are very good in Hindi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's a good score, but yeah, of course, we need to improve, right? And this time we will target that we'll score 90 plus, right? And like, yeah, even Abu Bakr got the good results. So congratulations to both of you. And this time our target would be 95, 98, like that. Let's see, because this time you people, like I'm teaching you from the day one, right? Earlier you joined, I think, in mid. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
After half yearly something, right? So let's hope
Actually,
for the best
I'm
result this time, right?
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so you people can note it down, then I'll explain it again. Just give me 1 minute. Actually, I need to ask something to your counselor regarding one more student. So just give me 1 minute. Till then, you can note it down. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I hope everybody got it. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Actually, the student who joined, actually she had a class with me only, and I asked her that she told me that it's a science class. So I just told her that this is the maths class. So she's joining back, and that will be a new student. Okay. So type 3, I'm just going to give you the question now and you will solve it. Okay? Okay,
Okay,
so
ma'am.
the question says negative 10 positive, negative 2. Okay, not negative 2, negative 5. Correct? Quickly solve it and tell me the answer.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, others done?
No, ma'am.
Okay, do it. Yeah, good evening, Mariam. I think you have a class with me only. Mariam, am I audible? Mariam, am I audible? Others, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then what about Mariam? Mariam, am I audible? Can you hear me? Let me type. She can hear me. Oh. Okay, others done? Abu Bakar, Priyanka? Manisha is done, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Priyanka and Abu Bakar done?
I'm done.
Okay, Abu Bakar. Abu Bakar, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Done?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me what you people got.
Minus 15.
Minus 15, let's see. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready? Okay. Mariam, can you hear me? I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to give you the another question. Solve it.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, you can't unable, you are not unable. Okay, then what should I do, Mariam? Okay, wait a minute, Mariam. Let me just check it with the counselor if is there any issues. Mariam, then you can leave it and rejoin. Maybe that will help if you can unmute yourself. Okay, just leave the meeting and rejoin. Done with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody? Priyanka, Abubakar?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Abubakar?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what you people got?
Ma'am, is it plus 30?
Let's see.
Plus 30.
Plus 30? Positive 30? Everybody?
Yes, yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay, so now what we are going to do, of course, we are going to do some property as well. Okay, but before doing the properties, I would like you to tell, I would like you to do some questions. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
now let's just start with this. I'm just erasing everything. Just have a look and see how we do this. Okay, Mariam,
Ma'am,
can you help me now and unmute yourself? No? Oh, Mariam. I think she's facing some difficulty. Okay. Now, I already taught you what to do, what not to do, and you are aware of, positive, negative, and everything. Now, yeah,
yes,
Manisha already practiced this, but this time we will take different question because you were doing mistake in the previous class, right?
yes, ma'am.
So, first of all, write down a pair of integer. You have to make a pair. Of course, you need two numbers to do the things, right? Either you will add it or subtract, whatever you want, right? Mariam, can you hear me now? I think today Mariam is facing difficulty. So if you can hear me, just write okay. And if in case you are unable to unmute, fine. Okay. So write down a pair of integers, right? You have to find a pair that when you will add them, okay, you will get, okay. So Mariam, I'm just starting with this and you can type your answer in the chat box then if you cannot unmute yourself, okay? So over here, write down a pair of integer whose sum is -3. Okay, I'm just going to show you some demo things. You can see. Okay, so for example, this is sum should be -3. Okay, you have to find the two integers. So of course, you need to add them up and blank, right? You have to add it. So for example, I wrote this -6, right? Got
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
And 3. Yes. Of course, the sign should be addition here, right? So once I will solve this, what I will get? Tell me.
-3.
-3, right? Now, don't make yourself confused or don't get confused when they are saying sum, but you are subtracting it. No. Sum means there should be the sign of sum in between. Two numbers. That's it. Okay? Clear?
Okay.
You got this, right? So this is how you have to do. If I ask you, the difference should be -5. So it should be like two numbers you will write and it should be negative. So how can I write it? -10, 5. Yes?
Yes.
So it will be the
Okay,
answer.
ma'am.
Tell me. So this is how I can make it, right? So once
Yes,
I
ma'am.
solved it, it became -10, minus plus 5. So your answer was -5. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Others, Priyanka and Abubakar, you got this one? What I did in this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Abubakar, you got it? What I did here?
Ma'am, he is not here.
Okay. Is not here. Okay. Mariam, you got it? What I did here? Just type it, Mariam. In case you didn't get it, I'll explain it again because this is the important concept. Okay, very good. So everybody got it, right? Now let's just move to the question. So now example number 1, here you have, right? So do A, B, C, D all and then we'll discuss the answer together.
Ma'am,
Okay? Yes.
So if the sum is -3, we should definitely have a positive integer and a negative integer.
Yeah, it's up to you. The only concern is that when you are making two numbers, in between you should write plus. That's it.
Okay, ma'am.
Right?
Okay, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Okay, Abubakar, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we are doing this one. Example number 1. Okay, so it's like write down a pair of integer whose sum is -3, difference is -5, difference is 2, sum is 0. Clear? So that means sum is -3 means you have to find two numbers. It can be positive or negative, but in between you will write addition and then you will find a pair. Clear? Quickly do it. A, B, C, D, all the parts, and then we'll discuss the answer.
Ma'am,
Yes.
do the D1.
You who is saying Priyanka or Mariam? Who is saying
Priyanka.
Priyanka? Okay, you are unable to do the D1.
Yeah.
Leave it. No problem. I'll explain it. Okay. Let's just wait for others to finish and then we'll move.
Ma'am, can we discuss?
Let's just wait for everybody to finish because Abubakar joined late and then we'll discuss. Okay, after 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, I hope everybody is done now. Should we discuss the answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Abubakar, done? Mariam? Priyanka and Manisha are done. What about Mariam and Abubakar? Abubakar and Mariam, you are done or not?
Ma'am, I did not understand.
I didn't understand which one. Which one, Abubakar?
Ma'am,
Okay. The D1?
yes.
Okay, no problem. I'll explain. Okay. So let's just move.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mariam is also done. Okay. So you people can tell me your answers and then we can discuss. Okay, so first one, -3 because everybody can take any number. There is no correct answer for this. Okay, so Priyanka, you can tell me what you did for -3. Tell me.
6.
6. Hmm. 6 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay, then 6 is negative or not?
Negative.
-6. So yes, -6 plus 3 equals to, you got -3, right? Then the difference is -5. Minisha.
Ma'am, -4 minus -1.
-1. Okay, very good. Okay. Then difference is 2. Mariam, can you type it? Difference is 2. And Abubakar, you tell me orally. Difference is 2. Mariam, I think you can, your mic is unmuted. If you can say something.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, plus -1. So you got, there's a mistake. You wrote this 3 plus -1, right?
Yes.
But I told you the difference. So here you cannot write positive. Getting it?
Yes.
Now you will think that ma'am plus minus minus. Yes? You made it like that only, na? Plus minus minus, and then you got, after solving you will get 2 definitely. But this is the addition, not subtraction. Getting my point? What I want to say?
Yes.
I want to say that whatever they ask, right? If they are asking you for the difference, right? Then it should be, here will be 2 number and here the negative only, right? So it can be
Yes.
4 -2 and you got 2. Yes?
Yes.
Others? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now sum is 0. Everybody was getting confused here, so I'm doing it here. Yes. Anyone who want to tell me the answer for sum is 0?
Ma'am.
Mhm.
Can we do a -10 minus +10?
Minus positive 10. This,
Positive 10. Yes, ma'am.
what they say, sum is 0. But how will you do? It should be sum, na? Here you cannot write negative, na? It should be like this.
Ma'am.
Right? So it will be -10, +10, like this. Got it?
Okay, ma'am.
Right? See, positive, negative makes 0. Got it? And you know 0 is never in positive or negative. 0 is neutral. Everybody, those who are getting confused, got the answer?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Right? Even you can take 0 is also an integer. 0 plus 0. 0. Yes?
Okay, ma'am.
Got it, everybody? Okay. So now let's just move to the new questions. There are some more questions for you people. Okay. Now everybody will do this one. Question number 1. Okay. Sum is -7, difference is -10, and sum is 0. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay. And if anyone after doing this faces difficulty in this type of question, just let me know. I will again explain it. Okay. Don't feel like that, okay, Priyanka is doing good, Mariam is doing good, Manisha is doing good, Abubakar is doing good. No. If you are not getting it, just ask me 100 of times. I don't want to go to second concept until unless you are not done with this. Okay. So if you feel like that, ma'am, I am confused how to do it, just ask me, ma'am, please explain me again. You have to take your own stand. Okay. Yeah. So
Okay,
do
ma'am.
this one, and if you face difficulty, just let me know, ma'am, I'm facing difficulty, how to do. Okay. So do A, B, C, both, like all, and then we'll discuss the answer. Okay, and one more thing, students, whatever we are doing in the class is write it in your notebook. No matter like how you are writing the handwriting, I don't I don't have any issues. Whatever you are doing after the class, you will just click the photo and share. Okay, so that I can check you are doing it correctly. Okay, clear with everybody?
Okay, ma'am.
Right? No need to think like, oh my god, my handwriting is so bad. What ma'am will think? No, that's fine. I only want to see you are getting the concept or not. That, or for example, you did something wrong. Because physically I can check it right now, right? But if you will share it after the class, I can see, okay, this student is following all the instruction in the class. And I'll feel happy that you are noting everything and you are active in the class. Okay? Fine with everybody?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, only Minisha is okay. Others are not okay.
I'm okay, ma'am.
Okay. And Abu Bakr and Mariam, not okay? Abu Bakr, not okay?
Ma'am, okay.
Okay. Because from the previous classes, we were not doing anything like this. But now in this class, I need to check because I told you I want you to score very good. So from my side, I'm going to give my 100%. From your side also, I need that 100% so that we score 100%. Okay. So for that, of course, it will take 2 minutes after the class. Okay. Just to click photo and share it. No need to make PDF, nothing. Just share it. Okay. And now the question is to whom you will share. Is this a question? Anybody? Is this a question to whom you will
No,
share
ma'am.
that? Yes.
No,
The,
ma'am.
the number who is sharing you the link, na? There
Yes,
only.
ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Done, ma'am. Done, ma'am. Ma'am?
Yes.
Done.
That okay. Let's just wait for 1 more minute for others to finish and then we'll discuss the answer. Okay. Okay, everybody done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyone who is still doing? Abu Bakr and Mariam, you are done?
Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
Okay, Abu Bakr.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's just discuss the answer. So sum is -7. Who will tell me? Who want to tell?
Ma'am, for the first one, can we do -6 plus -1?
Plus -1.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
-6 -1. You got -7. Very good. Okay. Others, tell me your answers. We'll cross check.
Teacher, -9 plus 2.
Plus 2.
Yes.
Yes. Very good. Others?
-1 plus 1.
-1 plus 1.
1.
This, okay, you are telling this one. Sum is 0.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, for this one it's correct. Good. Okay. Now who will tell me the B1? Difference is
Ma'am.
-10.
Ma'am,
Okay,
-20.
Abu Bakr will tell me. No answer from Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr, you tell me. Difference is -10. Abu Bakr. Difference is -10. Abu Bakr, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me. In case it's wrong, no problem. Difference is -10. What you wrote in the notebook, tell me. What happened? Didn't did it? Tell me, come on.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, what?
then for the B1, I did only 10. I did not do the minus, the difference minus.
So what you wrote? The answer. Like what you wrote. How you got -10?
No, ma'am, not -10. Plus.
But, sorry?
Plus.
+10. No.
Ma'am, because it is different. It is not written sum.
So it's different. So what you wrote?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
you
So
done?
then 10. For the
10.
sum, it is plus.
This you got. I'm asking you about the B1. Difference is -10. So what
Yes,
two
yes,
numbers
ma'am.
should I subtract that I get -10? Tell me. Very easy. Anyone who want to tell?
Ma'am, can I say? -20 -10.
Yes. So -10 plus 10. Sorry. So you got -10. Yes. Anyone who want to tell any other example? See, very easy. 10 -20. You got -10.
-30
Yes, -30.
minus
20.
-20.
So over here, -20 or only 20?
-20.
Negative, right? Yes, that's correct. Then it became this and your answer is -10. Very good. Okay, now I think you got it. Now I have only doubt with Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr, you got it or not? Tell me, in case you didn't get it, no need to feel like that others got it. I'll explain it again. Tell me. You got it?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. So, see, let's just do few questions from ourselves. Okay. So, for example, I said that sum is -2. Okay, this is the first question. So, whenever they are saying sum, just write plus and make 2 gap here. Okay. Now it's -2. Okay. So you should keep in mind that the bigger number should have negative in it. Right. So can I write it like this? -4 plus 2. When I will solve it, plus minus minus, I need to subtract it, and what I got 2. And who is greater? This 4. So my answer is -2. Get it? Got it
Yes.
about it? Right? So this is how
Yes.
what you have to do. Now, for example, I got difference is -10. Okay. That means what I need to do, first of all, the subtraction sign 2 dash, like 2 numbers, right? Here you will get this. Now negative name, that means the greater number should have negative in it. So can I write it like this? -20 -10. Okay. So even if you don't want to complicate it, right? Even if you don't want to complicate it, negative here. Of course, the greater number should have negative. So I wrote here 10 and here 20. So 10 minus 20, -10. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For example, I said difference is 3. Very simple. That means the greater number should be positive. So can I write it like this? 6 minus 3. I got 3. Right? Even if you don't make it like this, na 6 minus minus 3 minus like this, no need to worry about it. Get the question, and if it is asking for, see, I'll give you 2 examples of the same question. Okay. This question says difference is -3, and this question says difference is 3. Clear? I'll use the same number and I'll get the different answer. Okay. See, it can be like this. 10, 7 minus 10. Yes? 7 minus 10 would give you -3. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Or no?
Ma'am,
Here,
but then,
then
ma'am, how you got the 7 minus 10?
7 minus 10 would give you 3. And who is greater, 7 or what? 10?
10.
So -3. Alright?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? In this question, difference is 3. I'm not asking about -3. It's only 3. So that means the greater number should be positive. Right? So I wrote it like this. 10, -7. Here my answer is 3. See, are you getting it what I'm doing? I'm making your thing easier. If they ask you negative, then the greater number should come in the negative. Okay. If they ask you simple positive, then the greater number should be in positive. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Others, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Getting this trick, what I'm doing? See, I use the same number, but I change their position. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. Now let's just move to the next one. Okay. Now this one. Write a pair of negative integer whose difference give 8. Right? Now read it very, very carefully. They are asking you in this situation, they gave you write a pair. You can write positive, negative, negative, positive, whatever you want. But in this situation, they are telling you one number should be positive, one number should be negative. Or they can tell you both the numbers should be positive, or they can tell you that both the numbers should be negative. Clear? So here they are asking write a pair of negative integer, like both the numbers should be negative and whose difference is going to give you 8. Okay. Second, they are asking write a negative integer and positive integer whose sum is -5. Like one number should be positive, one number should be negative. When you add it, you should get -5. Third, they are asking write a negative integer and positive integer whose difference is going to be -3. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, only Manisha is getting. What about others?
Teacher, can you say the B one? Second
Okay.
B.
Okay, so B1 says write a negative integer. One number will be negative, like we make it like this, right? So one number should be negative and one number should be positive. Okay, it can be like this. Here you can write negative number, here you can write positive number, or here positive, here negative. Clear?
Okay.
Right? And here, write a negative integer and a positive integer whose difference is this. Okay? And here, both the numbers should be positive. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yeah. Yes.
if there are like two negative integers and the symbol is negative, should we change it into plus? Should we change the symbol into plus or a number into plus?
Which one you are talking about?
Ma'am, for the first one.
So a pair of negative integers whose difference is. So it will be like, for example, -6, -3, like that. Then you
Yes,
will
ma'am.
solve it,
Which
negative,
one
negative
do we
becomes
change
positive,
into
like this.
plus?
Like this. Got it? Then negative, negative become positive, and then simply
Yes.
solve. Okay, here you got -3 as an answer. But what you have to get? You have to get 8. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so
So
be
can
very
we
careful.
do -4 minus -4?
Minus, minus, plus. Think. Solve it and tell me, are you getting 8?
No, ma'am.
Then think of a bigger number. 16 minus 8, like that.
Ma'am, minus 4 plus -4.
-4.
Plus -4.
Read the question. Both the numbers should be negative.
Okay, ma'am.
Think. It will take time, no worries. We have enough think about it. I hope everybody is thinking and putting pressure on your minds, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is this 151214 is Vikas? Vikas, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is you. Okay, I'll just rename yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Where were you in the previous class?
Actually, I went out.
Okay, no issues. So in the previous class, you were doing some mistake. So now here's a chance to improve your mistake. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So here you go. Like this question number second, you will do it. I will start from you only. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay. So be very careful, others. I know it will take time. See, I am someone I'm teaching, and it's easy for me, right? Keep
Yes.
whenever you come to my class, just keep one thing, students. See, when we were in the younger age, right? Over there, when your teacher used to give you 2 multiply by 3, or like 2, 4, 6, 3, 4, 6, add it. It was very difficult. Yes.
Ma'am.
Right?
Yes.
We used to feel like, oh my God, adding it. And the only difficulty we used to get like 6 and 6 is 12, carrying it out, and it was difficult, right? But slowly and slowly,
Yeah.
when you grew up, it become easier now. If I'll ask you multiply 2 and 3, very easy. If I'll ask you 24 multiply by 2, very easy. Right? Similarly, when we learn something in the first phase, it is always difficult. Right? But once you will get used to it, then it will be very easy. Right? Because once I was also a student like you, na? So when I
Yes.
learned at that time, it was very difficult for me as well. I used to think, oh my God, positive, negative, negative, positive. It was very difficult, right? So the same situation
Yeah.
you are in. But if you will practice it, if you are doing it wrong, don't lose hope that, oh my God, I did it wrong. So what, right? So
Yeah.
don't demotivate yourself. We are here to learn and we'll learn it. Okay. So make your
Okay.
right example. If you are doing it wrong, cross it. No need to make it like this, like that. Just put a simple cross. That's it. Okay. Or a simple line instead of making don't do like that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Quickly do it. And then we'll discuss the answer. And as Vakas joined late, Vakas, so what you need to do, over here, it's like once you are done with the class, na, whatever you are writing, just click the photograph and share. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So today I will only take 5 more minutes of your people because Vikas joined late. From next time, Vikas, you will join on time.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll take 5 more minutes for you from your people. Do this question and then I'll leave you people because Abu Bakar is here from 1.5 hour and Manisha is also from Priyanka also from 1.5. So I will not pressurize you people much. 5 more minutes. Complete this question, then I'll leave you people. Fine. Fine with everybody. Happy?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I did the B and C, but I don't know the A one.
No issues. I'll explain. Don't worry. Okay, students done. Should we discuss the answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Vikas done. Should we discuss the answer?
Ma'am, just little.
Okay, okay.